All right. So basically, Mr. David Goggins, he's a famous motivational speaker, influencer, that type of person. So what it looks like from the story, there was some parental alienation going on to where the daughter was more on the side with the mother when they split. And as the daughter grew up, maybe she had some correspondence or some statements or whatever where she told her father, and he had the receipts where basically she, you know, didn't want anything to do with him, didn't want him to be in her life or whatever. I think that's a rabbit hole that, we don't want to get caught up going down. But the fact is that the daughter did not want, or at least verbalized that she did not want to be in a relationship with her father. Like she did not want to deal with him. She didn't want to see him. And it seems pretty clear that has some influence on that. It has to do with the mother and the mother not liking him, which is natural when people get divorced. Usually people get divorced because they don't really like each other that much anymore. So, but for the children to get dragged into it and start to pick sides, this is where it goes wrong. So this is where they were basically, she then, as an adult, and I believe she's in her 20s now, recently said, oh, he was a deadbeat father. Come to find out, she had, even sent him messages saying that she did not want to be, did not want to see him, did not want to interact with him, basically didn't want a really father-daughter relationship. He also wound up paying child support for, I believe it was around 18 months, where she was still a child at, 16, 17 years old until she turned 18 or 21 or whatever the time was. Some of these little details may be off, but the gist of it is that he wound up paying about $750,000 in child support, $750,000, somewhere close to that much in child support, I believe, to the daughter, but regardless, whoever it was, it's way more than enough. But
Yeah.
he also, on top of that, he went ahead and topped it up and gave her an extra $250,000 just to make it a smooth million.
Yep.
And this was to a daughter who did not, who herself said she didn't want anything to do with him. And this was before all this came out recently, saying that her claiming that he was a deadbeat dad. So to recap, she's claiming that her father, David Goggins, is a deadbeat dad and he's not a good father. And this is after he not only paid $750,000 in child support, but also tacked a smooth 250,000 on top of that as a
Hmm.
cherry on top to give her a cool $1 million. So with that said, it looks clearly like he's not really a deadbeat dad. For whatever reason, the issues with the mother spilled over and leaked into the thought process of the daughter. And so
Hmm.
the daughter didn't want anything to do with him, just like the mother didn't want anything to do with him. Therefore, he gets the label. And even with that, he did not only pay the child support, which was a record. They said it was a record for amount of child support paid, I guess, at one time, and then the extra money. So my question to you, Dr. Griffin,
Hmm.
is